on again here. Good morning, people. Got a sore back today. Oh, had to get drugged up here. Just doing follow up on this Les Paul here that we're doing, this kit guitar that we're doing here from GTS Music. Just a recap here, I got this is the next day after I've dyed the top. It looks really good. And I've already cleaned the binding here. It's really thin. I don't know if they're all like that on these kits or what, but I'm gonna have to check into that. That's one thing I'm not really too happy about. So today this thing here is pretty much ready. I'm gonna mask up to the top edge of the binding here, or just a little tiny bit under. And then I'm gonna clear the top just to seal this in. And then we can start putting the wood filler on the back. Get that sanded down, and then we'll be ready to start actually finishing this and adding some more, do the burst on the top here. But this is what I use to do the, oops, see the razor blade here? Just get a blade from, you can probably, I don't know if you can get these at Home Depot, but any auto body supply store will have these. And basically you just want to use your, so it comes to the camera here. You basically just want to use your finger as a guide. So you want to just keep your finger as a guide here, and then just very, very gently run the blade. I don't know, this is not this is not a good picture here for you guys, but you just very gently and square to the binding. Don't go on an angle either way, because then you'll round off the, you want to have a square binding going into the top here. You don't want to angle the top of it, or you don't want to be gouging the guitar, so that's why you need your finger as a guide. It doesn't take long. It only took me about 10 minutes. And I can run this through again here. Just something like that. And that's all you need to do. Okay. Really easy. Just a nice smooth sweeping motion, and if you have got to do it a couple times, that's fine. And I still got you can kind of see where the dye kind of went over the edge here a little bit. I just still got to clean this side just a bit here, and then I'm going to mask this off, basically about up to here, or here you go. That way when I spray the clear on here, it'll go up to the corner of the binding, and that's it. So that's why you need this to be clean. And then I'll mask it, and then I'll start on the other side. And what else can I tell you? I don't think there's much more to tell you here on this stage. I've already gone through the neck. Yeah, I'll show you the neck a little better. Let's see here. Yeah, see the neck here, how it is? You see the gap in here? I don't know if you guys can see. You can kind of see how this is a little bit wonky. It's kind of like goes up and down in here. So I'm going to have to fill this and sand this straight up into, so that it lines up with the, just underneath the bottom edge of this nut. Otherwise it's going to look like shit here when I paint this. So I'm just going to paint this high gloss black on the top of the headstock here. But here, you can see it here, how they've how they've cut this. Look at the wood underneath the nut, and then it just drops right down right here, right? This side is not bad. It's actually not, it's pretty good on this side. But then I got to shape the wood here. See, this one's got sweeping out a little bit further, and this one here is real sharp, and there's more of a corner on it. So I'm going to have to do that, and then I'm going to have to cut the open book pattern on here. And I think that's about it. I think there was a couple of these, yeah, there's a couple of these frets here. I don't know if you can see underneath the, you can see a little bit of gap here. I'm going to have to tap these down a little bit. You got to go over these top now. I'm still going to have to clean the frets up, straighten them out, dress them up, polish them up, and then once the neck is all done and the neck's all cleared and everything and it's polished, then I'm going to do the top here, or do the fretboard. This will be the last. I think that's about it, guys. You know, but it looks good. The finish looks nice on here already. It's really smooth. So I don't think there's going to be a lot that I can do today. I'm going to have to wait for the clear to dry. You can seal this if you want. It is a little bit easier to sand. I'm just going to put a coat of clear on it, and it'll do the same thing. So, and I got my clear from Walls Alive here, where I live. It's a nitrocellulose clear lacquer, so I'll be using this. And then, like I say, I'm going to be doing some. There's probably going to be several different coats of clear going on here. Maybe, probably 7, 8 coats or something like that. They're thin coats though, but I'm going to be tinting it. So, like, this is going to become a lot more deeper and a nice, not brighter, but a lot deeper, richer looking orange. Because I'm going to be doing my burst here with like a cherry, like a candy cherry type tint, and it's going to really, you know, I'm going to put probably a light coat, maybe 2, over the body, and then that'll give this a lot of depth here, and I'm going to keep darkening up the edge here, and it should be all right. And then I can just put a couple, 3, 4 more coats of just clear on top, and then it'll have to be sanded and polished. But that'll be, once I do this, I'm going to be doing the back at the same time too, right? So, but before I think I do that, I'm going to be gluing the neck. Once this is done, I'm going to get the back done, and then I'm going to glue the neck in. You know, after I got the neck done here. Once I got the neck, I'm going to put my wood filler on here, get this all ready, and then I'm going to glue the neck back down, and then I'll be able to finish it. See, the neck fits really good on here. There's no gaps, no nothing. It's really nice. So that's kind of nice. Because I've seen some of these guys with these kits, they got these great big gaps underneath they got a lot of gap underneath the neck here, where it meets the top of the guitar for some odd reason. And I don't know if that's because they over sanded here or what they did, but this one fits really good. I'm not going to have any problem with this. And it does fit pretty snug, so I do have a little bit to take off here. I'll show you guys if you get this. I did notice here there's a little bit of, see underneath here, next to the binding. Okay, there's a little bit of wood here. They didn't even clean this up nice. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, especially down in here, because I feel a little bump. I feel a little bump here. It's smooth here, and then it raises up in the corner here. So I have to take my chisel here and just shave this, clean this corner up a little bit so it sits, probably sit a little bit better too. And see, even you can see here, see how this isn't totally straight here, eh? Once it gets to the top here. So I gotta just clean this up a little bit. and then it should be good. And then the binding on these is pretty thin here also. They don't give you much, and I can actually see the frets, you know, just barely wanting to come through here in places. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that. See here? You can kind of see the frets coming through here. Like there's about 4 of them here. And then the rest look okay. Same on this side. It's just at the end here for some odd reason. I don't know why. It's like the frets are cut too long. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, the frets are sticking out past the fretboard more than they are down here. But to be expected, I guess. So that'll be about it for the video for today, or for now. I'll probably be back tomorrow, and then I can just show you what I've done, and I'll show you what I'm doing with the when I'm doing the back. It might even be later today. Well, you guys won't know it's a video, so you won't know if it's today or next week or next year. So so that's about it. I'm gonna have another coffee here. Take some more drugs for my back, and that will be about that, guys. Okay, guys, I will see you in a bit.